Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where it's a nice pleasant night and we are back in Project Ozone 3 world. Still waiting, still eagerly waiting for our Dorp of Evil to come out of the Dorp of Evil machine, which just doesn't seem to want to do it. I'm telling you, I should have played the lottery that first time I set up the mob farm because, geez Louise, no Dorp of Evil, but we got one straight off the bat first time round. I kind of need that Dorp of Evil. I kind of need that mob farm to kick it up to another gear there. That's kind of what I need to happen. We've added a thing over here. We've added this ugly monstrosity here, which links back to the reactor, so that when I'm stood here, the reactor is switched on. That way I don't really need to run over there, turn it on. If it's out of power, it's out of power. I can just stand here for a few seconds, give it a little kick in the arse, and it works. Job's a good. Job is a good an. When we were last here, because we were last here, we were working on these machines. We made the slice and the splice. And the reason we made the slice and the splice was we could get the advanced filters for the for these doodads here, for these item conduit things, which we need to replace the stuff on this because this still is poorly performing. We need to do a whole sort of like reappraisal of this system over here and change all the connectors and the doodads and the doohickeys and the thingamajigs and the whatchamacallits all need to be changed so that it works better is what we need. It's what we're aspiring to. But the first thing I want to do today, before I completely forget to do it, is replace this with a proper alloy smelter. That should be fairly straightforward. I've not looked into this at all, so it might be a complete disaster. It might be a total and utter disaster. But let's have a look. Alloy smelter. This jobby mabob here. So we need one of these industrial machine chassis, which requires a simple machine chassis, which we can easily knock out. And then we need that stuff. Industrial dye blend. I don't know whether we've got any of that. We should have. DYE. Industrial dye blend. We've got 5 of the buggers. We only need the 1. And I believe that goes in the alloy smelter that we have. This jobby mabob here. Ooh, that's been making some redstone alloy ingots. Isn't that nice? You can have that. And you can have that. And you are chewing on that. You're cooking away. Look at the little process bar there. It's doing what we need it to do. And that will remove this one machine that's got durability and replace it with a machine that does not have durability. That way, further down the line, I'm not going to be like, ooh, I need to do this, a machine's going to break on me. I don't want that. I don't want that. You don't want that. No one wants that. That's something nobody wants. So we're gonna try and see if we can avoid that little delight by replacing the machine post haste immediatement. Right, we need 3 of them. Shouldn't be a problem. 1, 2, 3. Good job. And we need 1 of them. That's definitely not a problem. We got, I have no idea how much iron we're currently rocking. A lot, I would imagine. Ooh, what was missing from the middle of there then? We need 2 of them. 1, 2. Good. We've still got plenty of, well, I don't know if we've got plenty. We've still got some grains of infinity. 1, 2. Good. Good, good, good. This is going so very, very well. There you go. Alloy smelter is dinged. And then that one is an alloy smelter and some end steel ingots and some other shiz and waz. End steel ingots made from an alloy smelter, end stone, dark steel, obsidian. So right, we got no source of end stone yet. But that will come. That will come. I think we can make it, but I don't remember how. It's something to do with liquid end. Oh, we need the capacitor as well. We're using the double layers, aren't we? Yeah, we're using the double layers. The double layers seem to be making things a success for us. So it's not crazy levels of technology. So we hadn't really worn it out much. But better not to have a liability of a machine, should I say, than a machine that's just gonna break on you at some point in the future. Better to have a machine that's not gonna do that. So we need a double layer capacitor. D-O-U-B-L-E, a double. And the double layer capacitor is made from standard capacitors, Badoop. We don't have enough of these granary capacitors. or grainy capacitors, or whatever the hell they're called. I think we need... Oh, we're out of the stuff now. We are out of the grains of infinity now. 2 of them. Is it 2 of them? Or do we need more? We might need, actually, more. We might do that. That might be a thing we need. Oh no, there's our double layer. We've got enough just to squeak it in there. We will need to go and get more grains of infinity at some point. There might be a better way of getting grains of infinity. There you go. That bad boy is now chooching. Anything we put in here will work better. So that's that one box ticked. Let's have a look at this slice and splice recipe, shall we? See what we need to do to that bad boy to get that bad boy to do the thing that the bad boy needs to do. And it was the filter, wasn't it? F-I-L-T-E-R, the filter. We want advanced item filter. So it's the Z-Logic controller, which is Solarium, which I think we've got. Silicon, I know we've got. Redstone, and a zombie head. With an axe and some shears. Okay. How much Solarium have we got? Solarium. We've got a bit. Because we're probably going to need a few of these advanced filters. How many do you reckon we should make? How many of these bad boys do you reckon we should make? And do we put them on the inputs or the outputs? That's the big question. How many zombie heads have we got? 3, I think. We put them. We are doing an insert. We can filter on insert or we can filter on extract. We probably need a bit of both, in all fairness. So we need some silicon. We should have silicon. We got some silicon. Good. What else? F-I-L-T-E-R. We need the 2 tools, which we do know about. Redstone, zombie heads. We can make zombie heads from other heads. That's good to know. That's a bonus thing that we can do. If we come up short, of course. Redstone and the tools. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Redstone, badoop, badoop, and the 2 tools. So we need iron axe. One of them. Chow. Not worried about iron at the moment. And shears. Shears. We've got some in there, but we'll make some fresh ones. Because that's the way we roll around here. Alright, let's go get a zombie head then. Or 1 or 2 zombie heads. We're gonna ruin our pattern on the wall. We've spent a long time getting this. Ooh, we have got more zombie heads. Okay. I want you, buddy. And I want you, buddy. And I want you, buddy. And I want you, buddy. I mean, it's not gonna hurt if we have too many filters. This is not a thing that concerns me. I knocked a torch off, didn't I? Let's hit F7 and see what we got here. Ah, it's just the 1. Just the 1. Go back there. That's fine. So we can make 6 filters. Maybe 6 is enough. Maybe 6 is enough. Right, so we want to give you the axe and the shears. 6 zombie heads, which I think go somewhere. Oh, there. Okay. You can only take 1 at a time. Suit yourself. Suit yourself. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to complain a bit. There you go. Ew, it's dripping blood. Just saying, it's dripping blood. The machine that I have just you know, spent a long time putting together, is dripping the blood. That's icky. I don't know how anyone else feels about that. I feel that's particularly icky that blood is oozing out of a machine that I've built. It implies that there is something unpleasant going on within the machine. Seems to be a slight delay once you put the recipe in. Maybe that's so you can change your mind. Maybe you can panic and change your mind. It's like, no, I don't want to do that at all. I've changed my mind. My mind has been changed. I do not want to make that recipe for the thing that I need. Because that's how you roll in the world, isn't it? You make a decision, you don't stick to it. You flip-flop like a flip-flop. Also, probably the worst simile ever. You are something like the exact same thing. That's not how similes work, Furryearsworld. Just saying. Hello? That was weird. That was weird. I thought we were going to get more free Z-Logic controllers then. I did think to myself, ooh, freebies. I was disappointed. And it's doing it again, look. Let's just pop that in there, and then just take that out again. That clears that nicely. So the Z-Logic controller does its job of work. And that's kind of what we built it for. Am I on? We're on. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Right, you can go back. You can go back. You can go back. They can go in. And we want to make the filter, don't we? Filter. We want the advanced filter. This jobby. I don't know how much paper we've got. Boop. We got enough to make 6 advanced filters. Now that's not shabby. That's not too shabby. So we could crack on with replacing certain elements of our piping system in there and maybe get things going just a little bit more faster and powerfuler. What I'm thinking we're going to do, and I don't think we'll be doing it on camera, we'll probably do it off camera because there's a lot of digging and stupidity. We're going to replace this stuff that's coming out of the chest and these other machines, because this is the one that's backing up. We're going to replace this stuff and this stuff and this stuff up to a point around here, which maybe here. We are going to chest it all here. Everything will go into a chest here, and then we can carry on with this stuff, pulling the metals out, and then we can have a second pull out at the back that replaces that stuff going that way. Yeah, and that's what goes back to the far set of drawers. So all the metals will end up here in this machine on these pipes, and everything else will end up in a chest here, connecting onto different pipes in it. Maybe the same pipes as these. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it might not be worth tearing all this out if this chest will act as a decent enough buffer. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater, I believe the expression is, but we're gonna try something new just to see if we can get this working a little bit smoother. We may need to change the one that runs from the smeltery back to here with the iron feed and the metals feed, because the iron is just causing issues and issues and issues. It's not good. How close to full are we on that? I don't really know. I mean, it's still pouring in. We have got a lot of iron. Iron is not in short supply. We have got iron. 67,000 iron. I mean, that is a lot of iron. That is a big heap of iron. The weight of that drawer over there must be phenomenal. Over here, the cows, they're doing all right. They are doing all right. I know Nexodon was concerned that this wouldn't work with these cows, but he's doing a stand-up job. But he'll be aware of that now, because obviously I've got the backlog of videos. But yeah, he'll be aware of that now. The Cryothium cow, the molten Cryothium cow is doing. He's joined in the gang. He's 78 buckets of that stuff now. We're getting around to a point where we could potentially build a bigger reactor. We don't need to yet, but we are getting to the point where we could. I'm not sure how much Uranium we've got. This has been a lot of checking on things and stuff here, hasn't it? Let's have a look in the ME system. That'll give us a more precise number than doing maths, which, you know, in my case, is not going to result in a very good, accurate number. We have got 1,418 Uranium. I'd like more. I'd like a lot of Uranium. I feel 1,418 Uranium ain't gonna last too long. That's just how I feel. But I think with this mod pack, we don't just have to build the reactor, we have to build the turbine as well. So it's probably going to be a big thing over here somewhere that does all of that. Nice, enormous reactor, nice, enormous turbine, and everything will be, in essence, enormous, because that's how we roll. But I think next time we come back onto this, we are going to look at a little bit of the oh, why can I not remember what it's called? Embers mod. The Embers mod. We're going to go down the Embers mod tree a little bit. We're going to see if we can ding some of these dings. I don't really know what these machines do. I've never really done embers, but we're gonna clear this tree out because this is an early tree. This is quest lines. Gamma's quite early. We still haven't come anywhere near completing beta, but we are gonna have a little look at gamma. See if we can get some progress on gamma. We've also got to tidy up on delta. There was somewhere in this lot is our carrot seeds. I'm not sure where. Somewhere in here, though, is our carrot seeds, I think. Or that could have been on alpha. Let me see. Where's alpha? Alpha. There. These are the carrot seeds, aren't they? Yeah. So we need to crack on with all of these, which we can do now. We've got the combiner. I believe that's something that we can do. And if we can't, we can always go into the mining world, which is that dangly line there. Or we can go to the hunting world, which, you know, is for hunting. And I am aware that this makes noises. I am aware that this makes noises randomly and makes people chuckle when I'm confused in here by the noises I'm hearing. So that's nice. Anyway, from Furryearsworld, I'll quit jabbering away like a fool now. Just more of a health of the nation speech. We are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta for now.